Welcome. In this episode, I'm going to explain my proven approach for designing your own large open-air pavilion patio that attaches to your home. This is the first in this series of 6 patio construction episodes. As a retired Army officer and retired engineer, I've always had a passion for woodworking, building things, and fixing things around the house. When I was a boy, my father gave me lots of hands-on instruction while I helped him complete several major upgrades to our home. In addition, during one of my summer breaks from school, I worked as a frame carpenter and helped build 2 houses. Consequently, the idea of building a large pavilion patio attached to my house was not an overwhelming task for me. Nevertheless, I don't think an engineering degree or a lot of construction experience are required for this patio project if you correctly follow my proven approach. If you are serious about building a similar patio and you do not have my hands-on and educational experience, this film will provide you the majority of the information you'll need to successfully design and build a similar patio or effectively supervise a contractor who is building it for you. In addition, you can also subcontract some of the tough tasks to experts like I did. As we go through these 6 episodes, I'll explain why I subcontracted 3 construction areas. My lessons learned and approaches from this video should be very helpful to you. For your information, I finished approximately 95% of this effort in 7 months of good weather, starting in April and finishing in October by working on the weekends and in the evenings while I was working a demanding full-time job in the aerospace industry. As a potential patio builder and owner, you have 5 viable options for completing this effort. You can use them individually or use them in combinations with the other options shown here. You can perform all the work yourself as the contractor. You have the option of subcontracting some of the tough construction tasks to the experts like I did. After studying parts 1 through 6 of my series, you can use this information for developing questions, to interview your potential contractors for your patio work, and show this series to your potential contractors to define your requirements. You could ask your contractor to review parts 1 through 6 and ask him or her to design and construct a variation that matches your home and meets your requirements. Lastly, you can use my 6 patio episodes for monitoring your contractor to keep him and his construction crew honest. In this episode, we'll cover my original patio, a bogus cost estimate for a foam roof patio, my cost estimate for designing and constructing my new patio, model of my new patio, a video tour of my new patio, and a video tour of our neighbor's patio, which was built by using my patio as a starting point and an example. Our original patio was very mundane and unusable at times. It was uncovered and had a 20-foot wide by 13-foot long concrete surface. I took this photo in late winter with a small amount of snow on the ground. The rear of our house faces directly to the west. Unfortunately, during the months of July and August, with no tree cover and our white siding, our patio was unbearable. You could almost fry an egg on its concrete surface late in the afternoon. Even with an umbrella, it was unusable during the hot summer months. My wife called a contractor who provided us a bid for this open-air 14 by 19-foot patio with a 4-inch thick foam roof that used our existing concrete. I thought this bid at $30,000 was absolutely ridiculous. This was its front view. This was its side view. With its skimpy design and high dollar price tag, the contractor must have assumed that I didn't know anything about construction. After studying his proposal, I estimated that I could build a much better patio that matched my home's architecture and was almost twice the size of this foam roof patio for the same price. After talking to a friend at work who had a similar patio built, I developed this initial estimate showing that I had more than $11,000 to spend for other building materials and tools to include an air-powered nail gun and rentals such as a cement mixer and scaffold. I also developed a detailed spreadsheet to ensure that I stayed within my $11,000 budget for 6x6 columns, 2x4 stringers, roofing plywood, nails, bolts, and other building materials. Later in the film series, I'll provide explanations of my other expenses ranging from the scissor trusses to a bandsaw that I purchased. To develop my initial patio design, I decided to build a model of it connecting to the back of my house. I thought of it this way: if I was not capable of constructing a good model, I didn't have any business attempting to build a real patio. After building this patio and attaching it to your house, you'll have it for life. Consequently, my wife and I wanted to see exactly what the patio was going to look like because we have several beautiful homes in our area with unattractive hang-to slant roof patios connected to the backs of these houses. So I wanted to ensure that our patio complemented our home's design and improved the appearance of our house. As shown, I built this large model with 1 inch equaling 1 foot. In addition, I will show how this model proved to be very valuable during both my design and construction phases. I constructed the model with 1/4 inch chipboard I bought from Home Depot. I then mounted 2x4 bases along the bottom perimeter inside the walls and screwed the walls to these 2x4s. Next, I covered the walls with poster board from Walmart and used a magic marker to replicate the doors and windows. As you can see, I did not include our home's roof structure, which will be included later in my architectural drawings. This is a view of the scissor trusses I designed for my patio's high ceiling, with a lower pitch of 3.5/12 and an upper pitch of 7/12. I selected these pitches to match our home's steep roof angles, which you will soon see in our architect's drawings. In addition, the 7/12 pitch also made it safe for me to freely walk around the roof during construction without worrying about slipping and falling, based on my brother's recommendation. My older brother was a licensed civil engineer in Colorado, and he was thoroughly familiar with the latest building techniques and construction requirements. Later in the summer, both of my older brothers drove out to help build the patio. Lastly, you will soon see that my architectural plan shows this smaller window. During one of our county inspections, our inspector approved cutting the existing window in half rather than installing this smaller window. My wife is a dedicated gardener, so I designed our pavilion patio with some open-air Greek architectural characteristics to feature her flower garden in the spring, summer, and fall. It's early spring, and my wife's garden is just starting to grow. Nevertheless, I would like to show you this short video tour of our patio. During light to medium rains without high winds, we still enjoy our great patio as shown in this film clip. This is a short video tour of our neighbor's patio. Their house also faces directly into the western sun in the afternoon. They loved our patio and wanted to build a similar one. So their uncle designed and built this patio, which in my opinion is a great looking and very functional structure. I think you'll agree. This is American innovation at its best. If you want to construct something similar, I recommend that you view parts 2 through 6 of my patio series, subscribe to my channel, and design and build an equally attractive patio. In addition, if you have a great project that you want to post on my YouTube channel, email me some pictures and a brief description of it. If it qualifies for the Let's Fix It Right standards to help others, I'll interview you over the phone as a guest do-it-yourselfer, produce a high-quality video, and post it on my Let's Fix It Right channel. For the year following this posting, I'll share 50% of the potential YouTube benefits with you. This concludes the design portion of this project. At this time, I'm moving on to part 2 of my patio series, showing my architectural drawings. You're more than welcome to follow. If you have any subject matter requests or recommendations, please contact me. All of this said, I recommend that you subscribe to my channel, follow my projects, and save a bundle of money doing it.